Hey everyone, this is Lou from Mayan Fresno. Glad to be back. It's January 1st, the 18th, 2017. Anyways, let me get to the subject. I've been saying that I want to talk about this, but this is a pretty controversial subject, and it's going. People are catching on. It's going viral here, but it's about the flat Earth dome versus the globe. And you know what? At first, man, let me tell you this. I was pretty skeptical, man. I really wasn't thinking about it, and it just hit me from the side. Just one of those things where it really, it's nothing really important because you got to continue life. But I thought about it. I said, you know what? This is bigger than us. You know what I mean? It's bigger than a lot of things. And they've been hiding it for a very, very, very long time. I could remember the first day I walked into school. The first thing I seen was a globe ball. So they've been feeding this, indoctrinating this system, I believe, which is the government system, since we've been, you know, babies, anyways. From the cartoons on your everyday PBS, whatever show, or Nickelodeon, whatever you watch, till you're, in middle school, high school, whatever, whatnot. But anyways, my thoughts on it, my thoughts, and what I believe in now. I definitely, being also, reading into the Bible, it makes a whole lot of sense, people. Uh, being that it's a flat, plain circle, sort of like this. What I'm showing you, this. Let me just kind of show you. This is something out of what I was looking at. This is Apple. They just built this new infrastructure in California. They're still building on it, but look at the design. It's kind of like that. If you see it from the top, this is kind of how you know, uh, you know, they're saying that the Earth looks like from if you were looking for it from on top. Anyways, this is kind of just a design that Apple made, and I'm just kind of curious, were they designing it after something or architecture? Or people say UFO. Yeah, it's a big mothership, and that's the point. The scam is that everything is against God, and everything is a complete opposite. From good to evil, from right to left, from your everyday realities of Republican, Democrat, whatever. Everything is always in that paradigm. But anyways, that's just one picture. And I was looking, I was going through it. Let me show you this other image. Yeah, this is what I just seen. I read an article, and this is like a city they want to build in the actual ocean. Not too far away from the inland. But yeah, this is something they want to build, and look at the way it's designed. Circular shape, and of course you got the little city. The center, I guess, would be the apex right here in the middle, and then you got your little city infrastructure, your own little world here. So this is just something that I've been seeing lately, and the design, the architect. Look at, circular course. It's not a globe. Globe is a sphere, and this is a circle. So and I'm just looking at it. I'm kind of thinking, maybe there's something to this, and so I definitely started reading, and it just blew my mind, and now I see a little clearer why they would do this. It's just they're trying to eliminate God, basically, and put that you're just a mere speck in this whole galaxy, that you're nothing. You're just you're not special, basically. And then I look at it in this view, and I see it, and that God put everything in order, and He put His also, this is kind of, He put a dome, which is I don't have a picture of. I want to kind of show you here. Give me a second. I'll Google it. Give me a second. I'll just put flat Earth dome. and kind of show you what it looks like. Some people already have lots of pictures of it because it's very controversial. Here's a good one right here, the firmament, and this is what kind of a lot of people are kind of bringing it about. That one's kind of hard to tell. Let me go back to another one. It'd be something like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Let me see if I could get the image to pop up. Nope, it's not letting me view that. In this kind of way, and that's what it, people are kind of saying what it is, what it looks like. And that's the dome right here that covers the whole Earth, and the Earth's a circle. And then the outer part would be the southern Antarctic, where you see this white. And then the middle would be true north, would be Antarctica or North Pole. But let me go back because I see if we can see a different image. And this would be a view from seeing it from the top. If you're looking straight down, it's a lot better. I should have had this one first. But yeah, this is what a lot of people are kind of saying. This is what, and it'd be a flat plane. And of course you got, the waters, So it just blew my mind. And now that I'm seeing it, this is what my conclusion is. I think they're definitely right onto something. And it doesn't contradict the scriptures. If anything, it brings them to light, That's my understanding, my point anyways. You could make your own judgments, you can make your own assumptions, your own research, look into it, and it blew my mind because it's just like I've been taught, this, all my life. And this is basically like NASA, images, CGI, I believe, computer generated images. And do we really have real photos of the Earth, This nice little marble looking, and every one that you look at, each one, the shapes are different. Look at this continent. Look how big that is. Does that kind of fit the globe versus where it's at, like right here? See the difference in size? United States right here. I believe that's South America. But look at, this is the United States. Look how big it is. So this is a 2012 model, and this is 19. So I'm comparing that. It doesn't make sense. I don't see that, how NASA could really have these images and look at the way the structure of the Earth is. And of course, if you do the science, and you could do a lot of research. YouTube has it all. Flat Earth versus the globe. You could YouTube that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And the science is there, basically. If you look at what people are seeing now. The firmament, which is what God said. He separated from the waters above, from the waters below. And I can understand why there was the flood. Going back to this model, the dome, the skies, and you could see it very clearly. Let me see. This is another shape, kind of another view from sideways, what the Earth would look like. I mean, people are gonna probably think, whatever, you're crazy talking about this, the flat Earth dome, versus the, your brought up global marble, which is, it's all globalism. That's the globalists love to use this, and they're definitely antichrist people. So anytime they say something, and they, coming from NASA, people are going to say, well, you're crazy. NASA sees this all the time. They're up there in space, and this is what they show us. But do you really believe them? Are you there? Have you done your own basic research? So these are, I'm telling you, to open your mind, and this is critical thinking. So I had to get my rant on this. I had to let you know what I feel about it. Yeah, I'm definitely in with the dome and the circular motion. I see that, I can see how God put things in order versus up here. It's a little hard to comprehend. You put it down in science and what the Bible says. I don't know. I mean, that's what I see. You could get mad at me. You could throw stones at me. But hey, you know what? Like I said, I woken up. And you could see, let me tell you, this is the moon and this is the sun, which is also, they're saying that it actually circles, moves around the earth, versus the earth also, it's a stationary, it doesn't move, it's immovable. So we are actually the ones that are in the center, and the sun and the moon and the galaxies and the stars are actually moving around us. So I could see how special we really are now, that we're a fixed place, destined to meet our Creator, which He is, what He said in the beginning, what He made. It's a beautiful understanding how we're so special and how He's always there now. I could see that, and He's there looking at His earth, opposed where He's at in heaven. But yeah. I could, and I just wanted to bring that up to attention. Do your own research. I had to bring this up because I said I was gonna, kind of talk about, flat Earth dome versus the globe, and this is a big subject. It'll enlighten you and bring you knowledge, and hopefully you do see where I'm coming from. Anyways, this is just a little bit talking about this subject, and I know that it has, I've never really talked about science really on my channel, but hey, you know what? This is something that it's been brought to my attention, so I want to share it with you guys. So if you like it, subscribe, please. If you don't like it, I understand. You don't have to be here on my channel, but please, if you do, please, like it and share. And I'm going to get back to you guys soon. And I know that, hey, we're just around the corner with the new inauguration, new president, Trump elect, coming into office. So there's a lot of things happening there that I got to bring up, and hope to bring you more videos on that. I just hope everything goes well there that day. And that's supposed to be happening on the 20th of this month. He gets inaugurated. But yeah, hopefully no false flags happen, and we'll just pray about that. But yeah, anything could happen, so let's just be on the ready. And I hope to talk to you guys sooner than later. All right, peace. Lou, I am Fresno.